Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. Um, this is gonna be a net video. Take note of the equipment that I'm using there. You don't have to use this. The first equipment there, I'm using the Fresh Blood level 2 and 3. You don't have to use those. You can use change one of them. Change the level 2 one, obviously. Uh, leave the Fresh Blood level 3 there, but you can use the one with that book for Birkin would probably the best call there for this build. I mean, this build is like super. I mean, I already made a video. I made two videos on this build already. Okay, guys. So I'm not gonna go over the equipment and everything. Just go back and watch those videos. It's called It's the latest videos that I did with Annette. Or you can also check my playlist if you're watching this really late. Just watch my Annette's playlist, and you definitely find the videos that I'm referring to. It's like the OP build, like best build that she has so far. This is like the best version that I found for it. Like by far. I just changed the little clone there on the deck, and the differences was like ridiculous. And this game, you guys will be able to see that. So I definitely wanted to update, so to speak, on this build because this is definitely the best version. Just like I mentioned, I'm using the two fresh bloods there just for fun. But the best version would probably be only one of those level 3 fresh blood, and then the other equipment you could just use the book for Birking, like I covered on previous videos as being, you know, one of the best variations. You can use resilient skin as well, level 3, but I would go for Birking honestly because with this the way this build is set up, as you'll see, you're spawning zombies so quickly that the resilient skin really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they die because you just spawn like 30 of them in 2 seconds. So you might as well go for the Birking speed. And so as you can tell, like this is the area 1, so you're not gonna have as much energy. But the further you progress on the game, the more energy, the faster energy you'll be getting. So this is gonna be even more out of control, especially on area 2. Because the idea here, you see, once you combine that clone card with a special card, both you can use it for the liquor as well in area 3, but also for the special, especially for the special card that costs 0 points to spawn a zombie. That's gonna like completely change this build with the clone there. But we'll get there, we'll get there. So we're still in area 1. As you can see, I'm just kind of spawning creatures everywhere, and trying to. I'm really just having fun, honestly, because this build you don't have to think very much. You essentially just have to spawn the zombies all around them, and they'll do the rest. Especially with that first fresh blood equipment, because I'm using two fresh bloods here. You see, they're grabbing them like crazy. They never stop grabbing them essentially. But the main idea here is you want to get the ambush grab, which is when you spawn the zombie really close to them and they're standing still, and the zombie will try to like grab them as he's still getting up from the spawn, from the floor. That's the ideal, because then he has the invincibility, and he will be able to finish the entire grab before he loses that invincibility, which means nobody on the other team, nobody of the other survivors can interrupt the grab, and you guarantee the 15 seconds essentially and the bite damage and so on. So you see right there that special card, when you combine it with the clone, you see how I got like 2 zombies right there for 0 cost. That's massive. That's massive. It helps so much with the. You see, I already got the card again, 0 points. It just helps so much with the spamming of the creatures. It becomes pretty overpowered. Like it's too much for them to handle. Not to mention that when you have dwarves like this, for example, you can just spawn the zombies like close to the door like that, facing the door. And if they try to open the door, the zombie is gonna grab them as they're getting up from the spawn, like instantly. And like I mentioned, because of the invincibility, you see again, I'm using the clone. You see right there what I mean? I'm spawning them close to the door, and the zombie grabs her as she's trying to open the door. That's what you want to do. And you see how it's crazy, like everything spawning is like, during that single bite, everything's just spawning around like 30 zombies, and it's like completely overwhelming. And you see like everyone's getting grabbed. It's pretty fun. Like you don't have to think very much about this build. Mostly you just spam them. It's just really just positioning in a way of where you spawn them that can mostly make a difference regarding the actual thinking you have to do when playing this build. You see, I'm spawning the zombies right there in the door, so they spawn and grab them. You see, it happened. They grabbed the Samuel there. And you see also because I'm cycling the deck so fast because everything costs so little, I keep getting that 0 point card again and again, like so quickly, which like I mentioned, combined with the clone and everything, it just allows me to fucking like spam like crazy, because I keep getting that 0 cost zombie with the clone. You see again, I already got the 0 zombie again because everything just keeps cycling so quickly. I also have the discount there, so makes pretty much the entire deck costs zero. Sorry, one. You know, and because of the reactors, I mean, you guys can see in the gameplay. I'm kind of being redundant, but just watching the gameplay, you can clearly tell what's going on and how the build is helping it. And at this point, like I can easily win the game right now. I'm just really having fun at this point. I don't wanna end the game too quickly, and I definitely want to show you guys like how good the build can be. So I'm trying to hold off a little bit, just having fun, not trying to like finish super quickly right now, because I could still use Birkin easily and kind of completely annihilate them at this point. But I don't really want to do that. Yeah, I want to try to get them at least to Area 3 so I can show you guys how it would work on Area 3. And you see, this is really good as well. This is ideal, especially with this build is ideal if you're able to get the special card mod there, like you see in my hand, because that's gonna speed up the energy even more, and it becomes even more out of control. So you see, you can easily at any time you can spawn Birkin and kind of annihilate them. Like in the middle, I would recommend you spawn like I don't know like 10 creatures first, and then you spawn Birkin after, not the other way around. Because once you're controlling Birkin, you cannot spawn creatures, right? So you might as well spawn them before you spawn Birkin. Because then it becomes even more overwhelming. They don't just have to do with Birkin, but they also have to do with the creatures. And if the creatures grab them, as you saw there, you can easily kill them with Birkin because they're kind of stuck in the body animation. You can just keep hitting them with Birkin. So you see at this point, I'm not even like spawning zombies because I don't want to finish this right now. I'm hoping they will not lose, even though I'm not doing anything. You see right there, the ambush grab, like I mentioned. You see, he has the invincibility. This grab is the longest one, so they can still take it off, interrupt the grab at the very end there. But the one where the zombie doesn't actually fully get it from the floor like he did there. He just he bites them from the actual like forward like a crawler would. That one is actually guaranteed, like 100% guaranteed. He's not gonna lose the invincibility until he's finished with the grab. But you see, like if you can imagine, I could easily be like spawning like 30 zombies every door here of the way if I wanted to. But I just want to kind of troll a little bit, have some fun, get them to Area 3 so I can especially show you guys kind of how it works once you have the liquor and everything as well. You see, I haven't used Birkin yet as well. If you would have the suggestion that I made with the book on the equipment, so you can get Birkin even faster. And I believe I also recommend you use the other mod, which is the blue mod on that build as well. Well, you don't like necessarily have to. You could easily just use the book here. But if you wanted to go like for full efficiency, then yeah, you would probably waste one of these cards for another mod. But I mean, I don't know. It's just really a suggestion, guys. Because you see, having that little mod, although it's helping me a lot, the energy mod there, the yellow one, it kind of clunks my hand just a little bit. So ideally, you would not want to have two mods. Just the discount there would be the most ideal for the spamming, because you can control your cards better than the ones you're using. You can also hold on your hand to the clone and only use it when it comes to zero cost zombie or something else that you wanna double, whatever if it fits the situation better. So as you can see, I spawned the zombies at the door there just so they would go to the next area with 0 seconds. So I can just kind of still have control of the game. They're not gonna win regardless, but still keep it at a really kind of like pressure type of situation for them. So you see with the liquor how it works. Now I can have not only my zombies spawn non-stop, but they're also gonna have regen because of the liquor. So it's just like even worse than it was on the other areas. It's like the same spamming, but now there's liquors and there's regen. So yeah, good luck with that. But see, at this point, I'm not really even doing anything. I'm just letting them do the work, and hopefully the survivors will kill the creatures and not actually lose without me actually doing anything. But I mean, but even if you can imagine, without me having that little yellow mod, I would still have enough energy to easily deal with this game. So I'm hoping. I think right now, I think I let them destroy two cores before I actually do something. And you see they're still almost losing, which is kind of weird. You see right there, that grab right there. The one that he grabs her on the fur like that, without actually getting up fully. That grab right there, it's a guaranteed grab. Like he has full invincibility until he finishes the entire grab. So a guaranteed grab right there if that happens. You just gotta spawn the creature like close enough, and you have to be as you spawn the creature, it has to be facing the survivor. She's not. Well, I think it doesn't actually have to be facing it, but you know, have it facing it just to be sure. Because I think the zombie might actually do like turn around and try to grab him as he's getting up, but I would not bet on that. So just spawn the zombie facing them to be sure if you're trying to get this to work. So you see at this point, I'm just kind of thinking to myself like, come on, man, they're gonna lose without me doing anything. So I'm kind of disappointed a little bit, but yeah. So now I mean, I'm just might as well finish this. It's only 20 seconds, and they're kind of wasting my time here at this point. They're not doing anything. They're not gonna win. And you see, spawn the liquor. You see the clone there. I can clone the liquor if I want to at any point. The liquor is gonna help a lot as well, spreading the infection and with the energy leech, so to get you more energy. So I guess that was just a sample of what you can do. If you can imagine not using the true fresh bliss like I was using it, but also use the book instead. Maybe a resilient skin if you want to. I don't know. Like again, just check my previous videos regarding this build so you have a clear idea of all the variations because I covered that on those videos. And you can clearly see like how strong this build will be. I kind of would go as far as say it's broken because there's just too much to handle. The survivors, I don't care how good they are, even if they're good at killing their creatures, it's too much to handle. They can't really deal with it. I never lost with this build. I don't think you guys will. But yeah, that's the video, guys. See you guys in the next one. Take care.